Hi guys, and welcome to your full body bar workout. So today we're not going to be using any equipment, we're going to keep it nice and simple, but you will need a bar today. So I'm going to be using a chair as my bar and we're going to get straight into it. So I want you to start by facing towards your chair or your bar. You're going to take your feet wide, so make sure your feet are wider than your hips. And then just turning those legs out, standing nice and tall. You just want to have your hands just on your chair in front of you. Try and have your arms nice and long so you're not leaning into your bar. And then from here, we're just going to get nice and warm to begin with. So I want you to take a deep plie. So just drop all the way down into those legs and then lift and lengthen. And again, you're going to drop and lift. As you're coming up and down, I want you to imagine that you've got a wall behind you. So you're sliding up and down that wall rather than allowing yourself to lean forward and stick your bum out behind you. Instead, think about keeping that lovely length and keeping that tailbone tucked under. And then knees should be going out and over those toes for me. Good. Start to think about your breath. So you're going to inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Really nice. Let's go here for another 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, we're going to add on. So we're going to drop down into that plie. This time as we come up, we're going to lift those heels off the floor and take it into a rise. And then we go again. We lower and we lift. So your heels drop, your heels lift up. Good. Down and up. So we're starting to warm up those calves as well now. This is where this chair comes in handy because it's going to help you to balance at the top. But if that is too much for you today and you want to modify, just keep those heels on the floor and just keep going up and down like we did a second ago. Good. Drop, rise, down, up. Good. Staying here for me, last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, we're adding on again. We're going to come down, 3 pulses. We go 3, 2, 1, rise up. Good. 3, 2, 1, and up you come. Good. So it gets a little bit harder now. Starting to feel that burn already in those legs. Remember, you always have options. So if you want to keep those heels down, you can just keep them down as you lift, still adding in those pulses. Good. Drop. 2, 3, rise up. Good. 10 more seconds. Let's get one more in. Good. You're going to stay up to there for me. Hold it. Heels are lifted now. From here, we're going to drop and lift. Good. Drop, lift. So it's a little bit harder because you're keeping those heels up the whole time. So you won't be able to go as low in that squat. Keep your range a little bit smaller. And just focus on keeping those heels up for me. Down, lift. Ten more seconds. Keep that core tight, shoulders down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to take it down to a place that you can hold. Heels up if you can. Here we go. Pulses. Good. Keep them really small, just a couple of inches up and down. If it gets too much, drop those heels. Good. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop and hold. Good. From here, we're going to drop that right heel down, lift it up, and then left heel down, up. Good. Right heel and left heel. We're trying to keep the head in exactly the same place, so nothing moves, just the heel and the knee. Good, here we go, down, up, down, up. Good, can you maybe drop that tiny little bit lower in those legs? You drop your shoulders, lift and lengthen through the crown of that head for me. Whew, here we go, we're almost there. 4 more, 3, 2, last one, both heels up if you can. Let's take those hands into prayer, let's find that balance. Good, remember, you always have that option to lower those heels if you need to. Stay strong for me, hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands on, lower those heels, get a little bit deeper and release. Amazing, well done. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. We're gonna turn the chair around now. The back of my chair is quite high, so I'm gonna be using the seated part of my chair. If you want to stay with the chair the other way, you can, if your back is low enough. But from here, we're gonna take our hands onto the chair. We're gonna start with the right leg. So your standing leg is going to be your left leg, so your supporting leg. The right leg is gonna reach long behind you. When you're in this position, you wanna keep those hips square forward. So I don't want this right hip opening up. Square everything off towards your chair. And then you also wanna keep a little bend in your left leg the whole time. And then switch on that core, so lift through the front of your ribs. Keep those arms long, keep that neck long. Then from here, back leg straight, you're gonna just start to lift and tap. Lift and tap. So I don't care about the height of the leg. I want you to focus on the length. So imagine you're trying to reach for the wall behind you with your big toe. And it's really important that your stabilizing leg stays still and you keep that slight bend in that leg the whole time. That's where you're gonna feel the burn. Good, here we go. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Good, let's go here. 10 seconds. Two, 1, we're gonna lift and hold. Good, from here, we're gonna flex into that foot. So foot is flexed. We're gonna keep the thigh exactly where it is. We're gonna bring the heel towards the bum and then reach it all the way back out. Good, heel in and out. So it's a little hamstring curl. Keep that thigh lifted if you can. I don't want it to drop. Good, feeling that burn in that standing leg. Good, really imagine that you're squeezing that heel to your bum. Here we go. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Good, last 1. Lengthen, hold. Now point your toes. We're going for those little tiny pulses up, up. Good, hips are staying square. Can you get a little deeper in your standing leg? 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We place that foot down. Good, then from here, if you can, let go of your chair. Hands come to prayer. We sink down into a lunge. Then we come all the way up. Good, we get low, we lift. Get low, lift. Good. So I'm leaning forward into that front leg. So rather than staying upright here, think of that hinge and really lean. Good, exhale to drive up. If you needed to modify slightly, you can always keep those hands on that chair if you need to, okay? Here we go, down, up. That front leg should be on fire by now. Here we go, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it down. Little pulses to finish off this side. Good, get low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs together. I'm gonna cross that left ankle over the right thigh and sit back into that glute stretch. So you should be feeling it in that standing glute as well. Take that moment to stretch here. Before we do the other side, we're gonna come onto the floor. So just bring yourself down when you're ready. We're gonna find plank position. So hands underneath your shoulders. And then from there, step those feet back and find that plank. Good, so I'm gonna show you the harder option first. So we're gonna come into a shoulder tap. So opposite hand to shoulder, tap and tap. Modify by just coming down onto those knees and holding it here instead. You're still gonna feel it, keeping that core strong. So what you don't wanna do here is massively shift from side to side. So we're keeping that strong core the whole time. If you can, go for that full plank. Keep that bum down. Whew, here we go. Let's get 10 more seconds in. We're gonna hold that plank. From here, we're stepping out that right leg. Tap it to the side, bring it in. Left leg, tap in, tap in. Good. Again, keep that bum down for me. None of this. Tap in. Good. Again, you need to modify slightly. Tap it to the side, bring it in. But keep those hips forward so you're maintaining that half plank. Good. Tap, tap. Whew, here we go. Final push. For 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Lift those hips up, downward dog stretch. Press those heels down, drop that chest. Just take a moment to breathe here. Inhale and exhale. And then we're walking our feet in towards our hands. Soften the knees if you need to. Gently roll up, nice and slowly. Are you ready for that second side? Here we go. So find your chair again for me. It's the left leg that is reaching behind this time. So we're bending the right leg. Left leg long. Remember, hips square, neck long. Here we go. Tap, lift. Same as before, don't worry about the height of your leg. Everyone will be in a different place. Focus on that length. Reach long through that leg. Keep that bend in your right leg. Core tight. Almost there. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Flex that foot. Heel towards that bum. We squeeze. We lengthen. Good. Squeeze and lengthen. Try and keep that thigh up for me. Drive that heel towards that bum. Whew. Good. Can you get a little deeper in your standing leg? Almost there. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lengthen, hold. Point your toes. Pulses. They're so small. You're just focusing on the lift. So don't worry about getting lower. Focus on that higher. Good. Higher. Lift. Woo. Here we go. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that leg down. We're coming into that lunge. Hands off if you can. Get low. Drive up. Get low. Drive up. Good. Remember to lean forwards into that front leg. Remember, you've always got options. Hold that chair if you need to, but you're still getting low in those legs. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Last 5. Last 4. 3. 2. Final 1. Hold it and pulse it. Keep that lean forwards. Drive down into that front foot. Woo. Push that ground away. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Cross that right ankle over that left thigh. Sit back into your glute stretch. Breathe. Grab that water if you need it. We're coming into our floor section. So when you're ready, take yourself down onto your mat. Either go for that high plank or that half plank. Whatever option you're going for, make sure you push yourself. Step those feet back if you can. Bum stays down, shoulder taps. Here we go, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Trying to stay as centered as possible. If you need to modify, you're here. Core strong. Here we go, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands stay down. We're going into those legs. Side taps. Keep that bum down. Good, tap in. Tap, draw it in. You've got this, stay with me. You're doing so good. Don't give up on me now. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down. We're coming into our child's pose. Knees wide. Sit back onto those heels. Arms reach out. Drop your chest. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Nice work, well done. Little bit of upper body. We're gonna come onto our chair now. Make sure your chair is sturdy. And then from here, we're gonna take our hands onto the chair with your fingertips pointing forward, hands on, and then just walk those feet out and the bum comes off. So you wanna have your feet underneath your knees and lift up and out of those arms and then pull your shoulders down and away from your ears. So we don't just want to think here, we're lifting up and out. Good, from here, we bend, we press. Good, we bend, we press. So listen to your body, just work for your range. If you need to keep it a little bit smaller, absolutely fine. Don't feel like you have to go all the way down. You're exhaling to drive up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Whew, here we go. Down, drive up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, from there, take it smaller. We're gonna go down for 2 and up for 2. Good, slow tempo, down for 2 and up for 2. Good, a lot harder now, down and up. 2 more slow, down and up. Your final one. Here we go, pulses to finish. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Well done. Sit yourself down on your chair, feet wide, reach it forward. And then I like to just turn my palms to face up towards the ceiling. So you can just stretch out your wrist here and then drop your head down and just let any tension go from that neck. Good. Keeping those arms straight so you get that lovely stretch. We're going to finish off today's class with some core work. So bring yourself all the way down onto your mat for me. Just make sure your chair is out of your way now so that you have space for your legs to move. We're going to take ourselves down onto our backs and we're going to take our hands to the back of that head, elbows wide for me. And then from here, your feet should just be about hip distance apart. Think about switching on your core already. So you want to think belly button to spine. Try not to let your back arch. Instead, think about a slight imprint of your back into your mat. You're going to take a lovely inhale here through your nose. As you exhale out through the mouth, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, you curl up. Inhale, lower. And again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good. Look towards your thighs as you come up here and keep those elbows wide so you're not letting your elbows squeeze in as you lift. We want to try and avoid pulling the head. So you're just lifting because you're using your abdominals. Good. Option to stay here. So you can keep those feet down if you want to. If you want to take it up a notch, your legs are going to come up into your tabletop and they're going to just stay there the whole time. Good. Lift and lower. So good here. Stay with me. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. On that last one, if you can, you're going to stay at the top. Hold it. From there, we're going to tap the right toes down, lift. Left toes down, up. If you need to modify, head down on the ground and just go for just your legs. But if you are here, make sure your back isn't arching. Keep that core engaged the whole time. So slow and controlled. Really focus on that core connection here. Even if it means your leg doesn't completely tap the floor. Good. Use that breath. Here we go. Last 10 seconds. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. If you can, from here, arms come down. We come up a little bit higher. Good. Then from there, your head lowers. Your arms are going to reach over your head. Exhale, curl up. Reach those fingertips towards your chair. And lower. Good. If you need to modify, feet on the ground, exactly the same thing. Reach and lower. If you want to take it up a notch, as those arms come overhead, toes tap down towards the floor, and then you're lifting everything up at the same time. Good. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Otherwise, keep those legs in tabletop. You can always progress the next time. Let's go for our last 4. Last 3. 2. And final 1. Amazing, well done. Drop that head down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Just take a little circle around of your knees here. Massaging your lower back into your mat. Then you can just go the other way, circling around. And then from there, just take those legs out long. Reach your arms over your head. You can let your back arch here. You can let those ribs flare. Just take a gorgeous stretch into it. Reaching your fingers and toes away from each other. And then gently lift yourself all the way up. Using those abdominals one more time. Amazing work. Well done. And that is you guys all finished. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again in the next one.